In this video, we'll see how the segmentation engine cohorts your constituents and how you can edit those cohorts, and then how you can export this information to Tessitura. The Behavioral Variables dashboard gives you an overview of variables analyzed by the segmentation engine, such as recency, time of booking, and total ticket value. The data used is everything that you have filtered for on the settings page, which we've covered in a separate video. Each pie chart represents one of the variables, showing how the constituents in your filter divide into cohorts. Cohorts are the bands of values, so you can see, for example, under frequency, the number of constituents who book once only, 2 to 3 times, or 4 or more times on average in a year. For each variable, constituents are grouped in up to 4 cohorts, but these can quickly and easily be customized. You can have as many or as few cohorts as you want for each variable. Let's look at how we examine and change them. Select which variable you want to look at. You'll see 2 charts representing how your constituents behave. The pie chart summarizes your constituents into the cohorts as they are currently defined. It's the same as the pie chart on the dashboard. The bottom chart shows all the constituents in your filter according to their values. With recency, for instance, it shows how many constituents last attended 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and so on. You can use this chart to spot any particular peaks or anomalies that you might want to bear in mind when defining your cohorts. Was there, for example, a peak of people last attending several years ago? You might want to make sure that your cohorts don't cut that peak in half. You can move the chart within its window by holding down the left mouse button and dragging. Zoom by scrolling your mouse wheel. Right-click on the chart to reset. At the top of your page are your current cohorts. The segmentation engine automatically creates these using a simple algorithm. Generally, 4 are created, but if the data is very skewed, there may be fewer. Next, we'll customize these cohorts, but if at any time you want to return to using defaults, click the Regenerate Default Cohorts button. To define your own, change the upper limit of your first cohort by clicking in the box and typing. Then click outside of the box or press Enter. The lower limit of the next cohort will automatically update to prevent overlap. To add another cohort, raise a lower limit or reduce an upper limit like before. Type your new cohort limit, then click outside of the box or press Enter. A new cohort will fill the gap like so. You might want fewer, bigger cohorts. To delete a cohort, click the trash can icon. The upper limit of the previous cohort will automatically update to fill the gap. You can also delete a cohort by raising an upper limit to include the next cohort, or reducing a lower limit to include the previous one. All cohorts can be renamed. The names will become the tags that you send back to Tessitura later on. Click in the box and type. There is a 30-character limit. Click outside of the box or press Enter. A green tick will appear when the name has saved. The new name will appear wherever the cohort is mentioned in the segmentation engine, such as on the pie chart. When all of your cohorts have appropriate names, you may want to send them as tags to be attached to your constituents in Tessitura. Click on the Output Tags button, and the segmentation engine will send these to a staging database for Posty to apply to your ticketing system. You can read more about Posty and all of the topics covered in this video in the help pages.